Okay, second question we're going to have a look at. X minus 2 to the 4, simplify your result, is the first part of this question. Now, I'm looking at the power of 4, and I think I might take the option here to use Pascal's triangle because it's not especially high. We could use combinations. It should get you the same answer either way, so whatever you're comfortable with, really. So for x plus 2 to the 4, well, let me just draw out Pascal's triangle first of all. So Pascal's triangle, and I'll work on the side here, is going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, and 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Now I know that this is the one that I want because it's to the power of 4, and this second term is 4. And that's where I know I've got to stop. So what I'm going to look at here is then doing my expansion of part A of x minus 2 to the power of 4. Okay, so that equals Pascal's triangle. I tend to write down 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, and then I've got an x in the first term which has to be to the power of 4. That reduces each time, x to the 3, x to the 2, and x to the 1. X to the 0 I don't need to bother with. Then the other term, negative 2, needs to raise to the 4 here, multiplied by negative 2 to the 3, minus 2 squared, and minus 2 to the 1. So this is how I like to set it up, and these are all added together. So one term at a time. First one is going to be 1 times x to the 4, so that equals x to the 4. And we're going to add to that 4 multiplied by negative 2. So it's not even an add, it's going to be a negative, isn't it? But 4 times negative 2 is minus 8 x cubed. Then we've got, if I look at the next line down, 6 multiplied by negative 2 squared, so 6 times 4. (24x squared), and then 4 times negative 2 to the power of 3, which is 4 times minus 8, which is going to be negative 32 x to the 1, and minus 2 to the 4 then is going to be plus 8. So there's my first part A done. Now for part B, here's where we're looking to be smart as possible as we can about it, ensuring we get to the right term. So this thing that we've just expanded, this x minus 2 to the 4, the entirety of that is 24x squared minus 32x plus 8. That's going to be multiplied by 3x plus 4. So I've got to identify, as I expand this, or if I were to multiply this out, I'm not going to do it in its entirety. Which terms am I actually interested in? Imagine I did all that. Which terms am I actually interested in, which is going to give me the result that I want, which is x cubed terms. So it's all concentrating on those x cubed terms. Well, if I take my 3x, which would have to multiply with all of them, the one that I'm interested in multiplying with is going to be the 24x squared, right? That's the only way that 3x will multiply with something from the large bracket to give an x cubed. So let's write that one out first. So I'm looking for 3x multiplied by 24x squared, and I'm also going to be interested in the 4 multiplying with something, which is going to be this 8x cubed, right? That's the only one out of all the options that the 4 can multiply with that's going to give me a cubed term. So that is, what was it, 4 times negative 8 minus 32x cubed. So 3 times 24, 72. We've got 72 x cubed minus 32 x cubed, which should be 40 x cubed. So I've streamlined the process here. I've not been thinking about, well, let's expand it in full and then add things together and look to figure it out. I'm really focusing my efforts on just getting the x cubed term if I possibly can.